Hey everyone, this is the part 1 video tutorial of uh, Dapper C Tutorials, and so in this video I'm going to show you how to fetch the data from a single table with parameters, without parameters. So I just want to show you how to give the parameter into the query, the ways of uh, giving the values into the query. Okay, so first of all, in the last video I showed you how to how to include the Dapper library into your our project and create this connection, SQL connection. Okay, so for the demonstration I'm using SQL server, and I have two tables here. So both tables have some values, some rows. So I just inserted these rows to demonstrate my tutorial. And in part 1, as I said, we are going to simply fetch the data from the single table, right? So for that I'm going to create an object like bill details. Sorry, bill details is nothing but it's a model object. So we need to create the model object before running the query, if we want to map the database results into our customized object. Like this is the bill details. Bill details is nothing but this is the class of bill details table what we have in our database. So we have a bill details table. So similarly we have a bill details class. So we need to fetch the bill details data, and we are going to map into this object. So inside the class we can see there is some properties. So it's nothing but the columns of the bill details table. So we need to specify all the columns as a property inside the object, right? So it's nothing but creating simple model object of a database table, right? So we have two tables. So for two tables I just created a model object to map the results from the query. So for that in connection object, we have a query method. We are going to use the query method. So we need to specify the data type inside this. So already we are getting the result collection of bill details, right? So we need to specify a return type, and inside the method, so we are going to give the parameter input argument, method argument. So first one is it's a query text. So simply we are going to give a query here. We are going to type the query to fetch the particular data from the particular table, right? So select star from bill details. So first table is a bill details. Yeah, that's it. And before that you can connection.open and connection.close. So I usually follow this, so I'm going to bind the result into grid view. So I already created a data source equal to result. So I already created this is the Windows Forms application. In this application I just created one form along with the data grid view, and this is the button. Whenever I click on the button, we will run the query inside the code behind, from the code behind. And this is the grid view. We are going to bind the data what we are getting from the query, right? So I'm going to give a breakpoint here, and so as you can see, we have 3 rows of data inside the bill details table. So I'm gonna click on it. You can see, so we have a result. So we have 3 rows here from the bill details table, right? So we just bound this data into the grid view, right? and now I want to specify, I want to give a parameter inside the query. So I want to get the particular row from the table, single table, right? So for that I need to give a scalar variables parameter inside the query, right? So for that you can give directly, like, so this sorry, yeah, this is a query actually. You can give directly, like, where bill number equal to 1. You can give directly, but I don't recommend this way, because this is not the safest way to give the input parameter, sorry, parameter values, because you will face the SQL injections, and yeah, I don't recommend this way. And yeah, but I want to show you how it's work, right? So we are going to get the bill 1. You can see, yeah, bill number 1. So we got the result here, bill number 1 row. And yeah, the next way of I'm going to show you now how the safest way to give input parameter values. So so I just create a scalar variable here, like bill number. So now then, after the first argument of the query method, so I'm going to give another argument. It's nothing but a plain object. You can give parameter value inside this object, like now 2. I'm going to give it 2 now, right? Sorry, yeah, that's it. So now we are going to get the bill number 2 data, right? And as you can see, we have a breakpoint, and we got the result of bill number 2. Yeah, bill number 2 data. So some, yeah, we have a 2 data. We just bound the data into the grid view. And another way, so I just want to show additional way to execute the query, because we need to keep our data safely, safe in our database, right? So for that I will create a query text as a different variable inside the variable. Sorry, I'm going to give the query inside the variable, different variable. For that, query text equal to yeah, query text, and where param object, just create outside of the query. Okay, now I'm going to pass the parameters. Yeah, this is the safest way to give the input parameter values of the query. And yeah, so now we are getting the bill number 2 results. And now I just want to show you how to give multiple values of the input parameter of the query. Okay, so for that, so we have 3 bills here, right? So we have 3 bills here inside the bill details table. So I'm going to get only 1 and 2. So for that, simply I'm going to create a list. Sorry, list integer, because the data type of a column is integer, and 1 comma 2. Now I'm giving you multiple values of parameters of the parameter, bill number parameter. So now where bill number, instead of equal to, we are going to give in, right? Now bill number equal to that's it. So now we are going to run the query, and we will get the two rows from the query. So you can see we are getting a 2 rows, because we are passing the 2 values inside the parameter, bill number parameter. So in this way we can get the more than 1 row result from the table, right, using Dapper. And now again I want to show you another thing, is we can pause the we can pass more than 1 parameters inside the query to get the particular result, right? So so we have a so we want to get the we want to get the row which has a item 4 items inside the bill, right? So for that I'm going to give a item count, right, now here, and item count equal to at item count. Now item count equal to 4. I'm just passing 2 parameters here, 2 parameters here inside the object. I'm passing 2 parameters, and now you can see we will get a 1 row, because we have a we are getting these 2 bills using this parameter. So in after that it will filter the item count as item count which one has 4 entries, right? So now I'm going to run the query now. Now you can see we have only one row, because it has a 4 item count, and the bill number is 2, which is one of the value we already given in the parameter, right? So in this way we can get the data from the single table. So in the next video I'm going to show you how to fetch the data, from the multiple tables using Dapper. Thank you. I hope you can understand. Thank you guys.